Well. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be building this super cool 404 page. This project should be super easy. About 10 minutes. React, JSX, CSS for styling. Really not much logic here, so let's get into it. Okay, so here we are in our brand new React app. And to start off, we're going to go into our folder and we're going to find app.js. Here we're going to see all of our JSX and everything that's rendering to our app so far. As you can see, we have this bit of text here, which is going to be a paragraph. We're also going to have this bit of text here, which is going to be a link. And then we also have this image, which is rotating in a PNG, the logo of React. So the first thing I want to do actually is get rid of this link. The next thing I want to do is copy this paragraph. So I have two. The first one I'm going to turn into an h1 tag and save that. You can start to see already this is starting to look like a 404 page. We're just going to take this h1 and we're going to change it to say, oh no, and save there. For the p tag, we're going to say, sorry, this page no longer exists, and save. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is replace this React logo for a 404 image instead. All we have to do is drop our image into the src here. I found this image on Pixabay. Next, I'm going to rename this image, and I'm actually just going to call it logo2 for our sake of ease. And now to replace this React image with the logo that we dropped in here, all we have to do in this case is change it to logo2 and change it to PNG, hit save, and you can see our 404 popped up here, but unfortunately it is spinning still. So to fix that, we're going to go to app.css, which will be on the left-hand side. Should just be right above app.js. And you can see we have keyframes, which says app.logo.spin or -logo.spin is transform rotate, and we just get rid of this here. Click save, and there you go. As you can see now, our 404 image is now static. The first thing I want to do with styling is going to be to change the background color. So I have a hex code here that I want to use. So I'm going to exchange that out. And this is under app header. And as you can see, app header is the div element or the header element that wraps everything under the image, the h1 and the p tag. So it's this background. For color, which is referring to font color, I want to use this hex, which is the same matching color as 404. All right, and I think the last thing I want to do is I want to change this h1 tag so it's just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and target h1, and I'm going to put brackets here, and then I'm just going to say font size, and we're going to try 70 pixels and see how that looks. And that looks a lot better to me. Now, one thing I'm noticing is we have a lot of margin on top and a lot of margin on bottom, which isn't a bad thing. I just want to fix it a little bit. So we're going to say margin top, and we're going to say 10 pixels looks good for me. We'll try that for now. We're going to copy margin top, change margin bottom, and let's just say 5 pixels, see how that looks. That looks a lot more balanced. All right, so let's check out our final product now. Open it full page, and you can see we have a pretty simple 404. Oh no, sorry, this page no longer exists. But just to start to some simple JSX and some CSS to style and get you going. Maybe in the next episode we could go into more about the rotation and different things that was already there, or even some logic when it comes to React and JavaScript. Thanks for watching.